Welcome back to Ant's Boxing Channel. I want to talk to you guys about Canelo Alvarez and how he has done himself a tremendous disfavor. Canelo Alvarez should have fought David Benavidez when he had the chance to. Now what has transpired? Now David Benavidez has chosen to abandon his 168-pound mandatory position and pursue his 175-pound mandatory position to face the winner of Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol for the WBC, right? There's no mega fights for Canelo Alvarez on the table. Canelo Alvarez versus Edgar Baerlanga is not a mega fight. It's an interesting fight. It's a fun watch, but it's not a mega fight. They're going to try to sell it as the Puerto Rican and Mexican rivalry, but that's not going to work. Why? Because Edgar Baerlanga is not of that caliber as it stands. Edgar Baerlanga got a lot of holes in this game. Edgar Baerlanga is still not fully proven, and Edgar Baerlanga has a lot of improvement to do. Now, they got the fight. It is what it is. We've seen the words that Turki Alalshikh is helping fund the UFC fight card for on the same fight date as Canelo Alvarez versus Edgar Baerlanga. Why do you think that is? That is because Turki Alalshikh has invested interest in Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford wants to fight with Canelo Alvarez. So Turki Alalshikh is making it his business to cut off the corners on Canelo Alvarez and make this so that Canelo Alvarez has to fight Terence Crawford. You get what I'm saying? Now, how is he doing this? Investing in the UFC. All eyeballs is going to be on the UFC, not Canelo versus Baerlanga, because even though they're going to try to sell it as Puerto Rico versus Mexico, it's just not that captivating and interesting. It doesn't draw the attention. It's not real. It's kind of a fabricated, forced, reached for pitch, sales pitch. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he does that, Canelo Alvarez is known as the face of boxing, and he normally sells $400+ in pay-per-views. This pay-per-view with Baerlanga may not break 250. And if it doesn't, and here comes Crawford fighting Madrimov, if he breaks 350 to 400,000 pay-per-views, anything over 350 to 400, people are going to start saying Crawford is looking like he's about to take the spot of face of boxing away from Canelo Alvarez, because Canelo Alvarez is declining. Not only his performances, and I don't believe his performances is declining. I think Canelo Alvarez has never been the fighter that people have painted him to be. It's just that now it's coming to people's realization after he faced Bivol and got dominated. He got dominated by Bivol, got dominated by Mayweather, and lost to Islandi Lara, but they robbed him. He lost to Triple G, but they robbed him. You get what I'm saying? Canelo struggles with technical, skillful boxers. He just struggles with them. He struggled with Caleb Plant, but he was able to stop him because Caleb Plant wasn't experienced. You know what I'm saying? Experienced enough. Definitely not experienced under them big lights. You know what I'm saying? But that is what it is. Now, if Turki Alalshikh takes these eyeballs away from Canelo Alvarez, that's going to make Canelo Alvarez look really, really bad. And it's going to help Crawford land that Canelo fight because Benavidez is out the equation. He already moved up to 175, and Canelo has stated he got no interest in fighting Benavidez. What other mega fight is there for Canelo Alvarez in or around 168? It's an easy answer. There isn't one. So Canelo Alvarez is going to have to take the Crawford fight if he wants a mega fight that's going to solidify him as the face of boxing or that top-tier pound-for-pound status, or if he wants to keep any of the respect that he still has. You know what I mean? Aside from the Canelo fans that are just, they're not fans, they're stans. Aside from Canelo stans, boxing fans ain't going to be rocking with Canelo like that because it's like, bro, you're not giving us what we want. You're giving us BS fights, you know what I'm saying? And Turki Alalshikh is setting up the playing field so that Crawford can make his demands. And if Crawford sells over 400,000 pay-per-views versus Israel Madrimov, somebody who is not even known, prior to him taking on a Crawford fight, outside of pure boxing fans, nobody knew who Israel Madrimov was. You know what I'm saying? But now they know because he's about to fight Crawford. You know what I mean? He's a very talented fighter, very difficult fighter. A lot of credit goes to him, you know what I'm saying? But if they sell over 400,000 pay-per-views and Canelo versus Baerlanga sells less, if they forget the amount that they sell, if they outsell Canelo and Baerlanga, that is going to help Crawford tremendously and land in the Canelo fight. I'm not for it personally. I don't want to see Crawford versus Canelo. I feel a lot of those people that are saying that they hating on Turki Alalshikh for what he's doing because they said, oh, he's for boxing, but he's doing this to mess with this and that, whatever. Well, if y'all got a problem with all that, I feel like y'all don't got a problem with Crawford moving up from 154 to 168 and challenging for multiple belts. He's bypassing everybody at 168 that deserves a shot and bypassing anybody at 160 that is worthy of moving up to 168 and gaining a shot. That's not right. You know what I mean? There's a systematic approach to things, and I feel that that's how things should be taken. And I'm a Crawford fan, but that's just what I believe, right? Now, those people that are hating on Turki Alalshikh for supporting the UFC, a lot of you are the same people that just don't like Canelo. So the only reason y'all really sticking up for Turki Alalshikh supporting the UFC against Canelo is because y'all don't like Turki Alalshikh. You know what I'm saying? Now, I just say keep the same energy all around. Because if y'all don't like that, y'all should like even less the possibility of Crawford moving up from 154 to fight Canelo at 168. That don't even make sense. That's extremely dangerous, and it's extremely disrespectful to all the fighters that actually deserve a shot at Canelo. For example, David Benavidez. Even though that looks like that ship has sailed, but still, when that ship was still current, it hadn't sailed yet, they wanted to make that fight happen, and that would have been a violation to David Benavidez. So I was never really for that. I'm not going to say I was never for that fight, but I haven't been for that fight in a while. If Crawford gets it, you know, I'm happy for him because he wants to fight. But I don't support that fight because I feel like that's not how boxing should be conducted. You know what I mean? That's not fair. One fighter should not be above the sport of boxing and the systematic making of boxing and how things are just conducted. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that happens. That's how it is for all the big stars, for all the big guys, whatever. But that's an issue. But that's just in regards to the people hating on Turki Alalshikh, and they not even hating on Crawford being able to move up to fight at 168 for whatever. That don't make sense. But, you know, you guys let me know what you think in the comments. What do you think of Canelo Alvarez fighting Edgar Baerlanga? What do you think of all the hate for Turki Alalshikh from the people that are calling him a hypocrite, saying, oh, this was your savior of boxing. He's supposed to be people who believe in Turkey, and now he's doing this, that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think of the potential Crawford-Canelo fight? Do y'all like that idea? Do y'all like that fight for boxing? Do y'all not like that fight for boxing? Who y'all think would win? Tell me whatever y'all want to tell me down low in the comments. I will respond because I respond to all my comments. So engage with me, I engage back. But that's it for Boxing Channel. I'm out.